my morning commute. It's a gorgeous Monday morning here. It's about 4 degrees Celsius on this September morning. And so a couple of things. I put out the last vlog there. I had a little fun. Poked it a little bit. A little tongue-in-cheek type of topic and intro. My channel, again, like I mentioned before, is pretty small, 600 subs. That video cost me 4 subs. Oh well, I'm glad to see some of you though have some principles and didn't like my BS, so you left. And that's okay, I'm fine with that. Another topic, Jeff McMahon put out another good video over the weekend about watch fog. I think it's a term that he's coined. I'm going to give him all the credit for that one. Watch fog, just the chase, always looking, always watching ads and reading up the latest article on his next watch. The watch chase causes him watch fog. How about you? Do you have watch fog? So this past weekend, main topic for this vlog, this past weekend, out for an ATV ride, and just a real great time. And in that group of riders, a guy I've met before. I wouldn't call him a buddy, I don't know him that well, just his name is Tim. He's a bit of an acquaintance, and we were stopped at one point along the trail, and I'll show you a little bit of footage of it here at the end of this vlog. There's a lot of rain, there was some flooding, and the trail, there was a bridge flooded. We stopped. We decided not to cross it in the end. It was a little sketchy. So while we're stood around having a little break, I noticed that Tim is wearing a pretty cool watch. He is wearing a Momentum M50. What I came to find out was a Momentum. So if you don't know Momentum, go check them out. They're a watch brand out of Vancouver, Canada. Make some really cool watches. Pretty much field and dive watches. Very tool watch oriented brand. They do some automatic, but I think their main selling point is tough quartz. Just a really tough watch. Typically a quartz movement, but always some great specs. I had a Momentum for a little while. What was the model? Can't remember. Oh well. So Tim was wearing a Momentum M50 Professional, 500 meters water resistance, a sapphire crystal, but he was having a bit of a tough time with the watch. The minute hand is a little, I don't know, it's loose, or there's some play in it. He's had it into a watchmaker, and it looks like a watch repair shop, and it looks like it's actually in the movement itself, and he'd need to have the movement replaced. But we got onto a topic, and I think I misunderstood him first when he asked me what's my unicorn. I interpreted what he had said. I thought he meant Grail, so I spit out a Grail watch. You know, it was a 50 fathom, Blancpain 50 fathoms. If there was no questions about money, it would be a Blancpain 50 fathoms. Just freaking love those watches. And so it wasn't until he started talking again about his unicorn and how tough it was to find this particular watch specs did it really strike home to me what he was getting at. And I really appreciated Tim's focus about specs. Purely spec-driven purchase of a watch. It's a tool. I need this watch to be this, with these specs, for me to be okay with it. Basically, knowing a little bit about Tim, it's probably just got to be able to survive him, because he seems to be pretty active guy, outdoors, and he's just on the go. So the specs for Tim's Unicorn I've got written down. So just listen to this. First off, it's got to be quartz. And then 43 to 47 millimeters in diameter, 22 millimeter lug width, maybe 24, but definitely no less than 22. It's got to have a sapphire crystal. It's got to have 300 meters of water resistance, at least that. And in order to get that type of water resistance, you need a screw down crown and case back. And less than $1,000. So, he looked at me, we had a little chat. He didn't know I had a YouTube channel. We had a little chuckle about that. I think I'm the only watch YouTuber reviewer in Newfoundland. I don't know, somebody tell me that I'm wrong. I don't know of another one. So Tim tells me that he's having a real tough time finding a watch with those specifications, and that given the bit of knowledge I've got and exposure, and maybe I could find him that watch. So the first watch I tripped on was a Citizen ProMaster Tough. So that's the ProMaster Tough came out, I think, in the last year or so, and it's monocoque case, but I don't think it has a screw down crown. And the EcoDrive movement, for those who don't know, EcoDrive, the built-in dedicated battery system, solar and light powered EcoDrive system in a Citizen watch, most Citizen watches, the really Citizen only guarantees them for 10 years. So the case and everything might be great, but the watch itself only lasts, the movement battery will be good for 10 years. And at that point, you've got to send it back to Citizen to have it repaired or fixed up. And then I threw a Scurfa watch at him. Scurfa is carrying the Ronda movements in most of theirs, but it was under the 42 millimeter diameter that he was looking for. They make a bell diver, but it looks like all the bell divers are in an automatic movement, and Tim was pretty serious about his quartz. He wanted it to be a quartz movement. Turn down the heat in the car, I'm starting to cook. So that was two very quick searches, pretty close, but not within those specs. You know, just off by one bit, off on diameter, off on the battery within it, powering the movement. So somebody help me find Tim's Unicorn. I'll put the specs up again here. So you see those specs? If you can find, I'm looking for, you know, DM me on Instagram, leave it in the comment section here below. But Tim's Unicorn, it's become my search now. I just want to know, how can I find this unicorn? Do you have a unicorn watch? A watch, this perfect watch. So again, I appreciate Tim's purist approach, because my brain, I'm scattered. I'm all over the place. One day I want, you know, I want a homage to a Rolex. 3 days from that, I want nothing to do with anything that looks even remotely like a Rolex. I think they're all crap. And then I want a turtle, then I sell one, then I buy one again. Then I want quartz movements forever. Because, yeah, you know, they're not going to survive it on the ATV with me if they're an automatic. Eventually I'm going to rattle the guts out of one. So I'm all over the place. Let me know what you're at. Are you a purist like Tim, or are you scatterbrained like me? Alright, thanks a lot. That's 9:30. Oh my god, this is 10 minutes of me rambling again. Alright, enjoy. See ya.